Hello YouTube, it's Dallas here. Welcome back to another Warzone gameplay. In this game, you're going to see some phenomenal things occurring, especially at the end of the game. So please stay tuned for that. However, in today's video, we'll be discussing what is the best Call of Duty game of all time, and ranking each one from 13 to number 1. In the rankings, we'll only be considering multiplayer, and the campaign of each game will not affect the overall ranking of the game. So it's strictly multiplayer only. So let's get straight into it with number 13. And as we all know, it's no shock here. It has to be Infinite Warfare. The worst Call of Duty game of all time. Hands down, this was a complete monstrosity and embarrassment to the whole Call of Duty franchise. I actually don't know where to start with this game. It was just awful. Awful maps, awful guns, and awful servers. It was a dead game. I couldn't find games in January of its life cycle. Imagine not being able to find any games in January. That just tells you how dead this game was, and it's just a complete flop. And I actually don't know what they were thinking about it. It was the worst Call of Duty game of all time, and it has its rightful spot at number 13. Now, number 12, we have Call of Duty Ghosts. Well, where do we start here with this game? Honestly, the hype for Ghosts, I don't know if you guys remember, it was just next level. You had Eminem's Survival song in the release trailer, and it just built so much hype for the game. However, it did not even get near to the hype. Poor gameplay, with everyone camping, and poor map designs just killed the game from release. Now, when we talk about poor maps, all I need to say is Stonehaven, and that's enough oxygen wasted on this game. If you don't know what Stonehaven is, just go and look at it, because that's basically how every game was. Every map was on Call of Duty Ghosts. It was just shocking map designs. Number 11, we have Black Ops 4. Now, this game is lucky it's not coming last on this list, to be honest, because the previous two were just complete flops. So if it wasn't for the previous two games, this would have definitely been bottom last. Black Ops 4, it was dead. You know the game was bad when people were playing Black Ops 3. When you had equal players on Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. When you had Black Ops 3 still being updated because Black Ops 4 was such a flop of a game. That's when you know your game was dead. So Black Ops 4, number 11. Coming in as number 10 is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now this game wasn't really bad, to be honest. But they did key things that ruined the game. The gameplay was fast paced and played like a proper Call of Duty game. However, two key things destroyed this game. Firstly, the perk system. The perk system in this game was horrible. I don't know whose great idea it was to take the main element that differentiates the franchise of Call of Duty, which is their perk system, to change into something which didn't even hit the mark to the perks. The Division perk system gave no freedom in your class setup, and you couldn't put the perks that you wanted to suit your own personal game style. You had to use the perks that they wanted to use. So you weren't even playing your way. Secondly, the map design was poor. Alright, we asked for 3 lane map designs. However, we didn't literally mean 3 lanes every single map. You could even see on the mini radar 3 lanes. That's all it was. Every map was 3 lanes, and it just looked different. It was just so dry. It was so stale. However, it did play like a Call of Duty game. It was very good. However, the perks killed it, and just the dull maps also killed it. In number 9, we have Black Ops 3. This game was not bad. Like, the games from now on, they weren't bad CODs. Black Ops 3, a really good map, was Fringe, probably the best map out of that Call of Duty. The gameplay was fast paced, however, the jumping system just didn't do it. Advanced Warfare's animations were so much better, and Black Ops 3 was supposed to improve it, and it just felt more sluggish. You didn't get that movability that you had in Advanced Warfare. Like, Black Ops 3 was good. It played a fast-paced Call of Duty. The jumping, I don't know, there was just something lacking with their exosuit movements, as you can say. But you know, it was a good Call of Duty. The zombies were killer, um, and the maps weren't too bad as well. And it looked like a Black Ops game. So Black Ops 3 comes in number 9. Next, we have World at War. And as I said, the Call of Duties now, they're all great. World at War, another great COD. But there's also even better than World at War. What World at War did was it gave us an insight into the goriness of World War II. I loved how you could blow people's heads, limbs, everything online. And I wish Call of Duty would bring that back. How if I shoot someone with a shotgun online, their head's gonna be blown off, their legs are gonna be blown off. It gave us a gory element. Dome, what a map. Castle, what a map. But the game was a bit unbalanced. MP40 instead of the mags. If you use that, that's all you really needed to use. So that's why it's coming down in the list. It was literally MP40 World at War. That's what this game was. However, a very good game at number 8. Next, we have a very controversial decision. However, I'm sorry. It has to be a number 7 Call of Duty 4. Now, I know this might hurt some people, it might cut them, but let's be honest, Call of Duty 4 is not better than the other games I'm going to name above it. It was great, yes. It established the series from day one. It gave new light into Call of Duty because it was being overshone by Medal of Honor. And yeah, Medal of Honor was the game instead of Call of Duty. However, COD 4 turned that around. Yes, the campaign was amazing, but we're not considering the campaign. We're considering the multiplayer. And at the end of the day, you couldn't pick your kill streaks. You had your 3 set kill streaks. You couldn't pick more than one attachment. That's why. Yes, it was very basic, but it was a very good COD, but there is better. COD 4, a great game, an iconic game, but it comes in as number 7. Next, we have the current Modern Warfare. And what a game this is, in my opinion. Yes, multiplayer can be a bit campy at sometimes. However, it plays like a Call of Duty that we've all wanted for years. It brings this game back to its root. It brought back the old player base, and this is why it's so important and why it is at number 6, because this game has done so much for reviving the franchise of Call of Duty. Let alone Call of Duty Warzone by itself could contest the even number 1 spot on this list, because Warzone is so good. Blackout on Black Ops 4, I'm not even going to talk about it because it was a flop. However, Warzone is just so good, and this whole Warzone alone, this is why Call of Duty Modern Warfare is at number 6. Next, at number 5, we have one of my personal favorite Call of Duties of all time, and that is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This game, I'm sorry, is one of the greatest Call of Duty games of all time, hands down. The exo movements were just scintillating, like unbelievable. Like, I don't understand why Black Ops 3 was such a downgrade from Advanced Warfare movements. It was so chaotic, it was so fast paced. How you could if you tapped your R3 left or right, you just boost left and right. It was so good. You could get crazy kills. It made it crazy 1v1s because you had people just darting left and right. It was so good. Advanced Warfare's gameplay was just unbelievable. And to be honest, probably the best Call of Duty the best Call of Duty there has been on the next gen. That's 100% uncontestable. Next, another point is, yes, loot boxes were a bit paid to win. However, come on guys, it was fun. It was fun grinding. It was fun grinding, trying to get that ASM1 speakeasy. Do not tell me you did not find it enjoyable to grind loot boxes, trying to get rare guns like the ASM1 speakeasy. Still to this day, I don't have that gun, and I prestiged, a double prestige, and I still don't have the ASM1 speakeasy. The bow, also an amazing gun. And also something so underappreciated in this game was your character customization. So in the loot boxes, you've got individual items like hats, boots, gloves, armors, pants, and you can mix and match all thousands of different apparel for your own character. which made it so good, made it so rewarding, grinding, opening loot boxes, and it was just so good. The game kept so fresh throughout its whole life cycle because of its loot box system, and it's definitely for me one of the best Call of Duties of all time at number 5. Next we have another one. It might fiddle some people's anus that is this low, however, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 at number 4. It was a great game, don't get me wrong, but do not come to me. Do not come to me and tell me this rat, this mutt, this complete disgusting monstrosity is number 1 best Call of Duty of all time, because it's not. It is the most broken Call of Duty of all time. Do not tell me what were the model 1887s. Tell me what their Kimbot models were. You're going to tell me that that is a balanced game. These things were 2 shotguns out of World War One that could snipe people across the map, no scope, at 100% accuracy. It was the most broken Call of Duty of all time. Do not get me started with the FAMAS. What was the FAMAS? A 1-pack at any range at all times. What was one-man army? You had 12 people in the game with one-man army. Everyone shooting noob tubes like it's ancient Greece, fighting with bow and arrows, and everyone's just propelling noob tubes at the start of every single game. The game was just so broken in so many ways. However, it was fun and some amazing maps. Do not get me wrong. Terminal, absolute scintillation. Favela, unbelievable. However, this game was broken, unbalanced, unplayable for basically its whole life cycle. But it was fun, do not get me wrong. The intervention alone makes the game legendary. But it's not the best Call of Duty of all time. You don't understand what you're talking about if you tell me Modern Warfare 2 is in the top 3, even number 1 of all time. But it is number 4. It is an amazing game in terms of what it did for the series. Number 3, we have Black Ops 2. I was debating about Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, what was going to go above each other. However, Black Ops 2 is number 3. It's an amazing game. This game was just, the next 3 games are just, I wish Call of Duty would be like this even more. Black Ops 2, what a game. All I need to say, hijacked, standoff, raid, those 3 maps, absolutely legendary in the Call of Duty community. The PDW, what a gun. The MSMC, what a gun. This was Call of Duty at its pinnacle. Black Ops 2, fantastic. So well balanced. Map's amazing. Just an amazing COD. However, I'll be telling you in the next Call of Duty why I think it is better than Black Ops 2. However, Black Ops 2, legendary. Number 2, it is Black Ops 1. In my opinion, my favourite Call of Duty of all time. It is my favourite COD. Hands down, Black Ops 1, what a game. This is just mouth-watering. So good. So good. Black Ops 1. Where do I even start with this game? Nuketown, Firing Range, Summit, WMD, Havana. Every single map on this game is just legendary. Every map on this game I'm pretty sure every map on this game, the original release launch maps, have been remade in other CODs. This is why this game is better than Black Ops 2. Because its maps have been remade in every single Call of Duty. Because it is so good. Firing Range, Nuketown, come on guys. Black Ops 1 was next level. The Commando with the suppressor. Don't tell me that's the best. Do not tell me that is not the best gun in Call of Duty history. I'm sorry, the Commando with the suppressor was just next level. Then you had the wages, how you could wager money, how you had anti-up when behind rollers, and you were betting basically a gold camo in a game. Just the anticipation of trying to win a game. It was so good. Black Ops 1 was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And that is why for me it is above Black Ops 2, because the maps are more memorable. They've been made more, and that is why Black Ops 1 is above Black Ops 2, and it is rightfully number 2. However, at the number 1 spot, the best Call of Duty of all time, the most complete Call of Duty of all time, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It's the best. My favorite is Black Ops 1. However, when you look at the most complete, comprehensive multiplayer, it's MW3. It cannot be contested. Every gun was good in this game. Where do I start? MP7, MP5, P90, SCAR, ACR. Come on, guys. The machine pistol, that MP9 thing that you had as an accessory, and it was just as good as an assault rifle. The gun balance on G63C, what a gun. The gun balance on MW3 was the best we've ever seen. Every gun was good. Literally, every gun was good in this game. The maps, unbelievable. Renaissance, just what a map. But not just that, it was just so complete. The gameplay was just so good. It played so well. The specialist system. It was the first time we saw specialists. Like, what an idea, and it worked. It worked the best. When you got specialists on MW3, you literally felt like a superhuman soldier. Unlike in the games after it, who implied specialists, which you didn't feel like it. Specialists in MW3, you literally felt like you were cracked. It was so good. Then, the Call of Duty Elite system. Call of Duty Elite, it was like a League Pass sort of. But you know, if you had the League Pass, you had the Call of Duty Elite Premium, but you could also get Call of Duty Elite for free. And what Call of Duty Elite enabled you to do was clans. But in the clans, you could rank up your clans, all these levels. You could get colored clan tags, you can get different calling cards, which you could put your own text in your calling cards. So you had a whole clan community, which is great. And on top of that, it was weekend clan battles. Every weekend, there was clan battles. So your clan would grind for rewards, for more points, to finish higher ranks, to get more VC, to upgrade your clan. It was so good. Every weekend, you were looking forward to clan battles. I don't know why we've never seen clan battles back into a Call of Duty game. The Call of Duty Elite was one of the best ideas, and we've never ever seen it again. And on top of that, the free DLC. It was the first Call of Duty that brought free DLC. The 2v2 maps, the 1v1 maps, the 3v3 maps. People forgetting that all these 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, it comes back to MW3. They were all for free. They released all these 2v2, 3v3 maps for free, and it made it even just more intense. It made it more competitive. It was so good. MW3, I'm sorry. It is the best Call of Duty of all time. Best gun balance, amazing maps, but also the features. Call of Duty Elite alone just made that game so fresh for its whole life cycle. Because every weekend you had something to look forward to. You had looking to compete with your clan, to push into the top. I think it was like Elite. So it was like silver, bronze, silver, gold, Elite. And people wanted to be pushing in Elite because you get heaps of VC. You level up and get all these sick clan tags. It was just such a good Call of Duty. And that is why, in my opinion, Call of Duty MW3 is the #1 Call of Duty of all time, hands down. But that's my list, considering everything it is. But I want to hear your opinions. I want you just to rate every Call of Duty 13 to #1 in the comment section below. Tell me what you think of my rankings of each game. And yeah, I just want to see what you guys think. But in my opinion, I think this is probably the most accurate ranking of Call of Duties you'll be getting anywhere. In my opinion, I've looked at it and I've considered it. You know, Black Ops 1 is my favorite. However, MW3 is the most complete. So that's why it is #1. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. Something a bit different. I've been wanting to do this and now I have. So if you did like it, please show some support. Please like. Most importantly, please comment. Let's get some interaction on this video. And also please subscribe and turn on that notification bell if you haven't. However, guys, as always, remember, relax, have a Euros, and I will be back in the next video. See you guys.